A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a shocking turn of events, Rushanara Ali, Labour's homelessness minister, resigned last night following intense backlash over allegations that she evicted tenants from her property to increase their rent. This marks the 11th resignation from Sir Keir Starmer's front bench in just over a year, highlighting a growing trend of instability within the party. The controversy erupted after it was revealed that Ali had terminated the leases of 4 renters in East London, claiming the house was being sold. However, shortly after their departure, the property was listed again for rent at a staggering £3,900 per month, which is £700 more than what the tenants were previously paying. In her resignation letter to the Prime Minister, Ali stated, "I wanted to make it clear that at all times I have followed all relevant legal requirements. I believe I took my responsibilities and duties seriously, and the facts demonstrate this. However, it is clear that continuing in my role will be a distraction from the ambitious work of the government." Sir Keir Starmer acknowledged her contributions, particularly in tackling harassment and intimidation in public life, but the resignation has sparked outrage from various quarters, including opposition politicians and housing charities. Critics have accused Ali of hypocrisy, especially given her role in spearheading Labour's Renters' Rights Bill, which aims to prevent landlords from evicting tenants solely to raise rents. Shadow Housing Secretary James cleverly expressed his anger, stating, "I said that her actions were total hypocrisy and that she should go if the accusations were shown to be true. Labour's position is always do as I say, not do as I do. They can't get away with that when in government." Tory MP Ben Obieshekti added, "Another resignation and more embarrassment for this shambolic Labour government." The controversy deepened when former tenant Laura Jackson spoke out, calling the situation an absolute joke and labeling the rent increase as extortionate. The property was managed by 2 lettings agencies, which informed tenants they would incur nearly £2,400 in charges for repainting and professional cleaning, fees that are illegal under the Tenant Fees Act 2019. After learning of the landlord's identity, the agencies reportedly dropped these charges, raising further questions about the ethical implications of Ali's actions. A source close to Ali defended her, claiming that the tenants were informed their tenancy would not be renewed and were offered a rolling contract. The house was initially put on the market for £914,995, but was later reduced in price. It is now being rented out after failing to sell. Ali's actions have drawn scrutiny, particularly as they contradict the very principles of the Renters' Reform Bill, which is expected to come into force next year. This legislation aims to ban no-fault evictions and prevent landlords from increasing rents to force tenants out of their homes. The situation has led to calls for immediate action from the government to ensure that no more tenants face similar treatment. London Renters Union spokesperson Sion Smith stated that Ali's actions were indefensible, and the Renters Reform Coalition echoed this sentiment, calling her resignation the right decision. Liberal Democrat representatives criticized Ali for misunderstanding her role, suggesting that her actions added insult to injury for renters who have been waiting for reform. This resignation is particularly damaging for Labour as they approach the upcoming election, having campaigned on strengthening tenant rights. With the Renters' Reform Bill in its final stages, the government faces mounting pressure to deliver on its promises. As Ali steps down, she will remain a Labour backbencher, but her departure raises questions about the party's commitment to genuine reform in housing policy. In a time when public trust in politicians is waning, Labour's internal struggles could prove detrimental as they seek to regain control and credibility in the eyes of the electorate. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.